Yeah, it's WTP. I don't know what that stands for. Parked? Couldn't tell you. Alright, game one is going to be Falco versus Pit. Now this is an interesting matchup. One that Falco would decisively win if they all knew how to play against Pit. Kira going for some pretty silly things, not really respecting WTP very much. But you know, if Midwest does have some Pits, so if he plays properly, it's pretty solid for Falco. But you know, Kira's doing a good job dealing with Phantasms, getting his damage in. And trying to fit the arrows in. I mean, they're trying to do a reflector war, it's pretty silly. Pits, I mean, both projectiles, it's just whenever you fit it. But he does need to be, WTP needs to really be careful about the Phantasms on stage, right into him. He needs to mix it up with the edge a little bit more. Ooh, a better Phantasm would have been the one that actually hits him. But you know, he's bringing the percent slowly and surely. He just needs to play very carefully, honestly, and not get trapped. Good job dealing with the RCO there. I don't really think that's what he had intended, though, to decide to be on the stage like that. It's like the worst thing that could happen, honestly. But, you know, he's tit for tat, getting his damage in. Another shady Phantasm, but not the worst punish there. Small back air, but it still works. He does need to find an up smash, but he's doing a good job not rushing for it. And up smash? I mean, it was a safe one because it goes to the edge either way. But he is unable to capitalize. Does a good salute and a good spot dodge on the forward smash. And good bait, honestly. Can he capitalize though? That's the question. KiraFlax just gets up and grabs him. Well, salute's too stale. You gotta go for something else. Don't flake yourself out on the arrows. Kira's playing really silly right now, honestly. He's a really silly guy, and he takes the second stock with his silliness. It's best laid plans, I suppose. Immediately gets a back air kill. And now he's just the full stock behind. He can definitely do it. Matchup's there for him. But I don't know if he's really like fully prepared for all the shenanigans KiraFlax is doing. Because he's just pressing every button Pit has, and it's like, do you know what this does? Do you know what this does? And he only knows what, I guess, some of them are doing. Yeah, good job by KiraFlax. Good baits with the up Bs. He is touching the ground before every up B, which does mean he'll retain his jumps afterwards if he does get hit. But even then, it doesn't really count to the counter, which is why you would see the free fall there. But solid down smash, and then game one goes to KiraFlax. And now, please not Battlefield. Hold on, should I root for Castle Siege?
This is the moment.
I was trying to see if they're going to do Castle Siege, but I doubt it. Yep, there's the Pit, there's the Meta Knight. Dun 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 dun. Back to Battlefield, of course. I would not do this. Sorry. Let's see if his Meta Knight's as prepared for the Pit as Falco was. I don't know. Pit is pretty sneaky on these platforms, which is what to be careful on. You just need to be careful not to get caught on them too much, or to get baited, because KiraFlax plays strictly a reactive game, Pit versus Meta Knight. So if you're either faster than him, or you just play in a way where you don't get baited, then it works out. But otherwise, you do something and then he hits you for it, and then you do something and he hits you for it. He also has very fast grabs, gotta be careful for that. Then you want to stay aggressive, because otherwise getting in doesn't get any easier. Especially with arrows giving 3% and free stalers. And yeah, up B back air. I guess there's like a weird wind box on it, and it's a stall, so people don't really know how to deal with it, but it's not in itself the scariest thing. It's a good jab box setup. It doesn't actually have something to continue it, but a forward smash still would have been pretty nice. But KiraFlax done a really good job setting the percent up. Trolling a little bit with the shield. Could have just grabbed it. Forward smash? No? Okay, double jab to nothing. It is good that he's not falling for the jab setups, just because it's not a real thing that exists. But either way, KiraFlax is still just playing a very good reactive game. That was a good dash attack, actually. And careful for that. Oh, he missed it. That up tilt, if you hit all 3 parts, it's actually very painful. Look out for that. I don't know why he keeps opting for the jab instead of a smash attack. I think a forward smash or down smash would have gone a long way there, or even just grabbing the edge. But the exact same setup gets WTP a second time. Unfortunate. And let's see if we can finish the game. KiraFlax is playing a little silly, but he's going to be able to just fly underneath, and that'll be a-okay for him. A little bit of plinking baits Meta Knight into chasing. Something silly about Pit's down smash actually is that he moves a little bit backwards every time he down smashes. So if you down smash, every time he spot dodges. So if you spot dodge enough times, you actually end up behind people, and that's really annoying for like things like grabs because you'll be grabbing the wrong way. But good strings by KiraFlax. Looks like at this point WTP is just trying to not get restocked. A little tragic. Oh, yeah, KiraFlax is just really just playing technically on point and practicing his combos, and WTP is just not familiar with the matchup, I suppose, and that'll be that. Let's see, you know, up throw actually does a lot of damage when Pit does it, and I don't know, I'm going to be expecting a up B back air just because that's been the routine, but down smash definitely works as well. And a very quick 2-0 by KiraFlax. And WTP will be joining us very shortly to share his woes.